Hello, and thank you for being here. This is Freewill Tarot. My name is Harmony, and thank you. This reading is going to be for the sign of Pisces. Hello, Pisces, and thank you for joining me. So as I do my readings, I start out in giving you a couple of messages off top that Spirit really wants you to hear at this time to help you along your journey. And then after that, we'll go ahead and get deeper into the tarot portion of your reading. So with that being said, Pisces, let's go ahead and get started with some of your messages. So you guys got the anxiety card. Okay, here, Pisces. So a lot of you are dealing with a lot of anxieties, a lot of worries, a lot of things that are on your mind at this time, a lot of things you feel like you need to figure out. But I want to remind you with this anxiety card here, Spirit is saying that the worst has already happened, right? So they're trying to remind you, although you could be in this energy of anxiety, of worrying about, I feel like a lot of you are worried about something that's happening on in your personal life with your relationships. But this could also be with your finances or just family in general, right? But it's something causing you a bit of stress, worry, and fear and doubt here. But again, as you pulled this card, Spirit wants to remind you here, Pisces, if you are in this energy, that the worst has already happened. So whatever you're fearing, the worst else outcome that could happen is probably not going to happen, right? You've already faced it, right? You're dealing with the after effects of this, right? So it's like basically know that these things are moving past you, right? They're not coming more towards you. You also got here, Pisces, the Harmony card, but this is in reverse. Upright is like this. Everything is in flow. Everything is in balance. But for you guys, it's in the reverse, which kind of makes sense with this anxiety card here. So I'm going to read it to you, Pisces. It says, discord or internal struggle may be causing misalignment. Seek reconciliation and restore your balance here. Okay, so a lot of you, again, with this anxiety card, it's something heavily on your mind at this time, Pisces. Something causing you guys a lot of stress, worry, doubt, and fear that's happening in your life. And Spirit is really trying to let you know that they want you to get back focused here, right? Because things are not as horrible as you believe they are, right? So again, the advice they're giving you is to seek reconciliation and to try to restore your balance. Now, again, this is no means if you are in a relationship for some of you and things have not been working well and it's telling you to get back into the relationship. So I don't want you to think that. This is just for you to kind of go within yourself and kind of balance yourself out and get your energies back together instead of focusing on whatever this is that's causing you this imbalance here. Good number of you, this is going to be in your relationship. The Spirit is telling you to count your blessings here. Okay, I know you probably can't see that. That light is trying to adjust on that card, so I apologize about that. But this is telling you to count your blessings here. And so when it says count your blessings, so what Spirit is saying is they want you to look at all of the things that you have already accomplished in your life to know that you can overcome this as well. They want you to look at everything that is good in your life, whether it's your children, if you have children, or if it's your family, your parents, or your friends, the people that really care about you. If you have something in your life that you are proud of or happy of, they want you to focus more on that and look at the things that you've already attained in your life or have accomplished in your life instead of whatever this is that's causing you this anguish or this out of balance energy at this time, okay? Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the tarot portion of your reading, Pisces, because I do feel for a good number of you, this is going to be around relationships and family for a good number of you, okay? And real quick, I'm not going to go real far into this one because I already gave you these. But Spirit is, you got the walking away card here. So it's time for you guys to kind of release some things. It's time for you to release something that, has been holding you back or causing you this kind of anguish. I heard the word anguish, so I'm going to say it. And it's time for you to walk away. Again, this is the walk away card here. And when you do that, it will bring back justice. So the overall energy of your reading here is the justice card here. So it is time that something comes to a close. So that's what it is. This is like karmic justice for a good number of you, Pisces. So what this is something that you've kind of been dealing with for a long period of time now, maybe a couple of months, maybe a year, maybe even longer. But it's now getting to this close. That's why you have the justice card here. Some of you could also be dealing with a Libra. But this is time for something to come to a complete end, right? because you have the Wheel of Fortune right behind that. And then you also have the Ace of Wands. So this is a brand new beginnings here. So it's a new path, Pisces, for you guys to go down. And sometimes when things leave out of our life, it does cause this kind of anxiety. It does cause this kind of out of balance situation because we have, you know, attached ourselves so long to a relationship or attached ourselves so long to a certain outcome or a certain way of being in a cycle. A cycle goes around, so we're used to the flow of that cycle. And when something kind of ends, it kind of disrupts that, right? And it leaves us with anxiety, worry, and fear because now we want to know what's happening, what's going to happen in the place of that. What are we going to do now? Okay, but whatever you're experiencing, even if it is an ending of a relationship, a career path, finances, whatever it is for you, it's going to be different for all of you. You're having a realization here, is what Spirit is saying. This is a realization for a lot of you, okay? It says a moment of realization shifts everything. A single insight can change your entire path. So this again, remember I told you had the Wheel of Fortune here. So again, this is like saying that whatever this is, it needed to be exposed or come to an end because there's a new path for you guys. And remember, you have the Ace of Wands here. Okay? Now, a good number of you in your relationships, partnerships, friendships, family situations, there's some kind of discord here. Okay? Some of you recently just had birthdays, so maybe you've had some disagreements around your birthdays or celebrations or coming together with friends, families, even relationship, romantic interest. Could be anything like that. But there was some kind of argument or discord here, okay? And this is in your recent past. Now, a good number of you, this has something to do with your family. Okay, and this could begin why you have this anxiety. It says tensions in relationships create challenges. Anticipate celebrations to be canceled here, okay? So some of you could have maybe already experienced this. This is why it's in your recent past. And due to some kind of maybe deceit here, some kind of lies, betrayal here with the deceit card. So maybe you had a partner or a friend or a family member. It could be a coworker. It could be anybody you feel is personal to you that you feel that was lying to you or betraying you, to so to speak, right? Like something has came out about that because you do have the Ace of Swords here. So some kind of truth was revealed to you, and you have the Wheel of Fortune here. For some of you, this could be dealing with somebody or something to do with work or someone you work with, co-worker. For some of you, this is in a relationship. And for some of you, again, it could be around family. So it's going to be in those kind of sectors for you. Good number of you, definitely it's a relationship because I have the Lovers here, okay? Again, some of you could be dealing with a Libra. I have strong Libra here. So I have Libra, Virgo. We have Gemini here. Who else do we have here? Aquarius and Capricorn. Okay, Pisces, these are some of the people I have here. And Taurus, okay? Now, again, for some of you, if you are holding on to something, anger, trying to hold on to something to make sure that you have control over it or whatever it is, it's been more and more times of evidence in your life where it's something that needs to come to a close. Again, we have completion here. So at this point, it's going to come to a completion. If you've been holding on, let's say, for example, to a relationship, Pisces, that you had every evidence that was no longer working, but you gave yourself more time and excuses to hold on to a relationship that wasn't working for you. Spirit is about to come in because you have the Tower card here. When the Tower card appears, it breaks things down that was built on a faulty foundation. It breaks it down completely so something new can come in, something new can be built upon it here, okay? And a lot of you, this is going to be in your relationships, your personal relationships. It doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be some family situation, but it's going to be something that's getting ready. If it hasn't, I'm preparing you that it's going to come to an end here, Pisces. And I do have the Ten of Swords, and don't forget we had the Deceit card. Again, the Ten of Swords is also a complete endings. You have complete endings all around this reading, Pisces. And a lot of it is causing you guys a lot of frustration, hurt here, right? With the anxiety card, with the out of balance card here. And here we go again with the frustration card here, okay? And it says, a lack of foresight may be hindering your plans. Progress feels out of reach, testing your resolve. So a lot of you are feeling like upright, This person is waiting for things to come into them. You see the sun is arising upon them, and they're waiting for their blessings to arrive, and they know what direction they're going to go into. But yours is in reverse, so it's causing some delays and some frustrations. So some things that were in your life are no longer in your life, or some things are not clear to you at this time due to some kind of a heartache, betrayal, or some kind of ending here. But it's something that you finally need to kind of see it for what it is and kind of release it here. All right. It's time for you, Pisces, a good number of you, to set yourselves, if you will, down a new direction here, because I have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's time for you to start looking at new things and building new things and creating new things for yourself here, okay? It's not meant for you to stay where you were, especially if things wasn't working, or especially for things that are causing you kind of discomfort, arguing back and forth, and holding on to something just because. You have the disagreement card. So we have the disagreement card, the frustration card here, the anxiety card. So it's something or someone that you guys are kind of going back and forth with. And I want to remind you that Spirit is telling you they want you to walk away from this. You got this twice here telling you to walk away from something here, okay? The best thing they want you to do is to quit arguing with this person, quit going back and forth with this person. You know, it's time for you to use your discernment and your intuition here, Pisces, and let something go. It says misunderstandings lead to heated debates, clashing perspectives that create further discord. So it's time for you to quit letting something cause you so much anxiety and find a way to release it. Whether it is a relationship that no longer works, whether it is something at your job, whether it's something in your finances, your career, it's something that's keeping you up at night and causing you a lot of frustration. And it's doing that because it's time for you to kind of find a way to walk away from it and release it here, Pisces. That's really what Spirit wants you to know. A lot of you are holding on to it, though, here with the Eight of Swords. You're keeping yourself in isolation. You keep telling yourself you don't have all the information you need to release something. You are basically keeping yourself at a standstill here and keeping yourself trapped and, you know, being blind to the reality of the situation here. You're either telling yourself you can't move on, or you can't let go, or you can't get out of the situation for whatever reason. But I want to caution you, because these swords that surround her, that's imprison her, are only her own thoughts. They're illusions. They're only thoughts, okay? They're not rooted into any reality. And if you see, they're not stuck into the ground. They're up above her and around her, because they're only the illusions, the imprisonment that she's putting herself in here. Spirit is calling you to go within and to really go in deep, Pisces, and you can do that more than anybody. And to look at your situation and where it has led you and what everything you have experienced up until this time, and look deeply into your life and find the strength to know what it is that you need to release, and quit allowing something to cause you a lot of anxiety. Spirit wants to heal you here with the Star card. So it's something that you need to start laying the groundwork in a new direction for yourself, okay? And allow yourself to heal and move forward here, to release something that no longer belongs to you or no longer is meant for you, all right? Because there is a new direction Spirit wants for you. You need to release any toxicity, anything that has betrayed you. That's why you have the Justice card here, because it's karmic justice that Spirit is trying to bring in for you. Okay, this is the hand of God here, Pisces, offering you a tangible, practical new beginning in your life. That could be in relationships, career, finances, but whatever it is, it's something that you need to release that is causing you this. So whatever is causing you this feeling, Spirit wants you to leave that behind. They want you to come down and walk down this path and meet God halfway, and to go down a new path here with this Ace of Pentacles, okay? That is what I have for you, Pisces. I really hope this helped you. I want you to keep in mind that Spirit is right along with you. And whatever is causing you any kind of hurt, pain, or deceit at this time, if it's a loss of relationship or realization in a friendship, partnership, relationship, a career choice, you're feeling this anxiety because it's like your blueprint, right? It's letting you know that this is what needs to leave out of your life. This is not something you need to fight to keep or try to fight to figure out. This is something that you finally, Pisces, need to walk away from, okay? That is what I have for you. please like, share, and subscribe. And let me know how this resonated with you. I would love to hear from you guys. Until you're back here again, bye for now.